Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nene Eminike, and in this video we'll be talking about recipes while I do my evening skincare routine. So before we dive in, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you guys. So guys, thank you so much for the love and the support and every single thing that has been going on this channel since a month or so. Thank you so much guys. For the new subscribers, thank you. You're welcome to this channel. In this channel, it's all about recipes, yummy recipes. Here's very simple and easy steps to prepare that delicious meal. Now, this video, like I said, is all about recipes, what you need to know about your recipes and all of that, so we don't get confused anyway, right? I just hope this microphone is working because I'm not going to check. I'm not going to do that. It's what's the time now, Mama? 10:10. This is 10 after 10 p.m. I have lots of things to do tomorrow and next tomorrow. My baby girl is getting married, Naza. She's getting married next tomorrow and all of that. That's why I've not been making videos on a regular like we do Wednesdays and Sundays, 2 videos a week. We've not been doing that because I've been at home. I'm currently in my hometown, Nobi. It's in Anambra State, Nigeria, and this festive period has not been a joke. From one occasion to the other, and now my friend's wedding. We have the bridal shower tomorrow, and then the wedding next tomorrow. It's been a hell of a crazy fun filled period. My little sister too got married this period. My little cousin too got married this period, from the same Eminike family. My surname is Eminike, so you understand the kind of stress I have been through, because I'm the first daughter and also the first daughter in the whole family, like the first girl cousin, the first girl granddaughter, the first granddaughter, what am I saying? The first granddaughter in Eminike family. So everything has just been so much for me. And I'm back home, meaning I have to help out in my family's restaurant. We have a restaurant here in Nobi. It's Oxygen Foods. So if you come across Oxygen Foods and you're around Nobi, if you come across Oxygen Food or you're around Nobi, Inewi, or around the environment, neighboring villages, please do well to visit Oxygen Foods. You're doing me a favor, you're doing my family a favor. It's owned by my family. So I've been super busy managing the whole thing this festive period, plus other things. I know we've not started talking about the recipes, but I'm just trying to tell you guys why I've not been active here. And even though it's not a really good excuse, because I'm meant to like have something to drop on in just drop, but that's it. I've not been able to manage my time well, so that's it guys. So in this video is all about recipes, and I really want to tell you guys about recipes, how to follow recipes, and how to switch it, or how to also switch it up or switch it down if you want, because it's your food. It's not, I'm not going to eat it with you, but if you invite me, I'll eat. I like food. But like I said, it's your food. You need to be able to like, or you need to be able to enjoy what you're making. So I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm going to be telling you guys everything you need to know about recipes, so you don't get confused with everything going on. Now, I'm also a food content creator. I create food recipes. I make videos about food and all in my channel, and I would really love it when you guys create those food I put out there. And also I would really love it when you guys try out my recipes and tell me what you think about it. Like, most people do try out my recipes and they give me feedback. I'm like, Nene, your recipe, this food very nice, your egg sauce is nice, I added this, I didn't even know that I meant to add this into this, I didn't even know. And I'm very happy. It makes me very happy to see that you guys are bringing in the A game in the kitchen, cause that's what we eat now, you know. So guys, recipes. What's a recipe? A set of instructions and guidelines for the food, the one you want to make, and then it also comes with ingredients and most times the measurements of the ingredients for the food. Now let's start with the skincare. I would be talking while I do my skincare night routine. Is to clean my face with this micellar water. This is simple micellar water, oil begone micellar water. So that's what I'm going to use to clean my face first before I wash my face. Now I had makeup on before now. I already cleaned my face, so I'm just going to clean it. So I'll show you guys what I do. So one thing about sorry, I have cough. I don't know. This weather of a thing. This is Harmattan season in Nigeria, and the Harmattan in this town. Like I said, I'm back to my hometown, Imobi. The Harmattan here, it's nothing to write home about. It's too much. It's too much. It's actually much. But what can we do? I love it though, but sometimes it doesn't help with the fact that we get sick easily this period, and also lots of things, the catarrh, the cough, the dust, there's much. So back to what we're discussing about. Sorry, back to what we're discussing. I was just ranting. Back to what we're discussing about. So one thing I know about recipes is because I follow recipe back to back. I'm the kind of person that loves checking out people's recipes just in case they are better than mine. You can't know everything. So when I see this recipe, I try it. I don't even discriminate. That's another thing. Don't discriminate. You don't think because this person has like 50 followers or 50 subscribers, they don't know what they're doing. No, maybe other things, but you really need to try out their recipes. Once I tried out this lady's recipe on jollof rice here on YouTube, and guys, that recipe very, very nice. So that's the first thing. You need to try out recipes. Sometimes you won't like the recipes, sometimes you would, sometimes you wouldn't, so it's fine, but just try. You won't know until you try, right? So just try. So guys, the next thing I do is to wash my face with with Urban Skin RX Even Tone Cleansing Bar 3-in-1 treatment. I've told you guys about all my skincare, the skincare stuff I use. I'll be using this to wash my face. It comes with a face sponge, so that's what I use to wash my face. This is the sponge. It comes with 2 sponges. Yes, this is one of it. You just soak it in warm water and then it will just pop like this. So I'm just going to put this in. So I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll continue with the recipes and all you need to know about recipes. I just pray this video is not just going to be complicated, because I don't know. I just hope it won't be complicated. I'm coming, guys. What is this? So guys, I'm done washing my face. Now back to our recipes. You really need to try out recipes. Like if you want to make chin chin, you can try out my recipe, try out other people's recipes, see the one that you like. You can even mix the recipes together. I do that a lot. I do it a lot. I'll get recipe from this person, get recipe from this person. I'll try out the recipes first. One thing about recipes, try it out first before you start adding your own. You get, if this person says 1/4 cup of sugar, please put 1/4 cup of sugar. Try it out first. See the outcome, because you're not in the person's person, unless maybe the person invited you to his or her house and then you tried it out and you want to change, but you've not tasted this person's recipe before. This person's recipe of, let's use cake. I love cake. I love baking. I don't really like eating cakes, I don't know why, but let's use cakes. Before we go use cakes, let's just go back a little bit. One thing about recipes is you need to follow that recipe from the beginning to the end. When it comes to boiling, let's say frying, all of that, you can actually change your recipes. I won't lie, if a recipe like I'm making jollof rice, you come and tell me to put 1 spoon of salt for 4 cups of rice, something like that, and I put the 1 tablespoon of salt for the 4 cups of rice, and I see that the salt did not come out, because everyone knows, or if you don't know now, you know that salt helps other ingredients to pop up in the food. Do you get? Salt brings out everything in that food. If you use all the spices and all, just a little bit of salt or any amount of salt can actually make that food pop up. All the ingredients will come out just because of salt. Salt is actually a very great thing, a very great is it a spice? No, it's spice. But that salt is very good when it comes to anything cooking. It's amazing, and I know we use salt every time that we don't even give enough credit to salt. Salt, this is me giving you the credit you deserve. Thank you. So if you put 1 tablespoon of salt and in 4 cups of, and I find out that it's not there, there's no salt there, I can actually add more. That's because I'm boiling, frying, cook, anything, yeah. But when it comes to baking, when it comes to baking, if the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of salt for 20 cups of flour, my dear brethren and sisters in the world, do us a favor and put that 1 teaspoon of salt inside there. Don't put 2 teaspoons. Don't even try it. That if you are trying the recipe for the first time, do you get? Once is the once it's your first time trying out someone's recipe, when it comes to baking, please, please and please, I bake a lot, I use people's recipes a lot. Anything that person says do, put it, do it, follow the instructions, the ingredients, the measurements. One thing about baking is that baking comes with the ingredients and the measurements. If you check out our chin chin recipe, even if it's not baking but it's mixing of flour and all of that to get our dough, it comes with measurements. It's in the video. I can't bring out anything that has to do with flour. Most times you can't bring out anything that has to do with flour and don't add how many cups or how many grams, kilograms, all of that, the measurements of it. So guys, that is it. Make sure you follow this person's recipes, and then when you're done, you taste it, you see what is lacking. Okay, more milk into this, I want more milk into this, or I want more sugar into this, or less sugar, or anyhow you want to do it. Then your next trial, you can actually reduce, increase, or anything, or even add more spices or more ingredients that person did not use. Do you get? So you can do that for baking. Just try out the person's recipe first before you now start, adding up or mixing 2 recipes together to get your own and all of that. It happens. You can do it. But for baking, please and please do not baking is not cooking jollof rice or cooking or soup. Baking is baking, and it is science. Cooking is science, and it's a very fun kind of science. You get. Apply this on my face. Is 2-in-1 Fight and Fit toner. I'm going to apply it to my face while we'll continue talking about recipes. Now, if you try someone's recipe and you don't like it, you like some parts and you don't like some parts, and you want to experiment, please do well and experiment. I'll tell you why you need to experiment. But like I said, just use the person's recipe first, and then you can experiment when it comes to, mostly when it comes to baking. I've been using, this is the cotton pad I use. It's not really necessary, any cotton pad can do. So I'm using this cotton pad. I just buy new one. I don't have any preference, but this is it. So guys, like I was saying, I'm going to just add a few drops for my face. So guys, this experience I had with the recipe I bought, this one I bought it, it's a pastry recipe. So I got this recipe and everyone was saying nice stuff about this recipe. Reviews on the group chat was nice, lovely and everything. Everyone was complimenting, saying they've tried it and they loved it and all. But please, can you tell me why my own was different? Because I tried the recipe, I followed this recipe religiously, and it wasn't what I expected. It was bad. It was really bad. And what did I find out? I found out that this recipe, when it comes to baking, everything, every little detail is important. Every little detail is important. But before we talk about that, let me just use this. This is the moisturizer I use. This oil advanced nail 92 all-in-one cream. I use this as my moisturizer. So I'm just going to apply this and then we'll finish up. I'm just going to take this amount. If I need more, I'll just add on. Just stop it there, stop there. Then use this other finger and drop on here. Is it much? So guys, mm-hmm. So guys, one thing about baking, one thing about food, like I told you, food is science, right? You need to be, you need to, you need to be, you need to. What's that word again? That thing. You really need to check out. You need to be very careful. Every last detail counts. What type of rice are these people using to cook this jollof rice? You are taking someone's recipe. What type of rice did she use to make her jollof rice? Because sometimes you see people putting like the amount of water you need for your jollof rice. We say 4 cups of water. 4 cups of water to cook non-grain rice or say basmati rice, and you are using local rice to cook your jollof rice. You see, it's not the same amount of water you need, right? To know the products they're using, and if possible use the same this same product until you're able to experiment with other products. That was what happened to me when I paid for this recipe, and everyone was complimenting the recipe, saying nice stuff about the recipe on our group chat, and I had a different case because it wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I had to check what I was doing wrong or what was just wrong about the recipe. So I found out that these people, they are mostly they based in the north. Most of the people that bought the recipes with me and were on the group chat, most of them were based in North Nigeria. And this particular flour, there's a flour product that they use there, and it's very nice for them. And then here we don't have it, and I'm using another kind of flour, and it doesn't give me what I wanted. It was just being more sticky and being sticky, and this pastry doesn't need to be sticky. So what I did was that I found out what was going on, and I added like tablespoons of flour, and I got the right consistency. You see guys, because I wasn't using that brand of flour, I couldn't get the results I wanted or the results everyone else was getting, because most of them, like 90% of them in the class, were all based in. So what am I saying? I just hope this thing is playing. I hope you're playing. I hope it's recording. Okay, so what I'm saying is it's playing. So what I'm saying is you need to, if possible, get the products they're using. These people that said use this product, the people that call for these recipes, if you're lucky enough, please get the products they're using and then use it. It goes with other things like your margarine, your butter, and all of that. So you need to know the products you love using. With time, you get to know the products that work well for you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If I have any other tips about recipes, trust me, I'm going to share it with you guys. I had to make this video because it's been a long time I make video for you guys, and I feel bad because I love making videos for you guys. So I hope you understood what I said about the recipes and also my skincare night routine. I said with the micellar water to clean up, then washed my face, then applied my toner and then my moisturizer. Guys, I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. More recipes for you guys and all. Please do well to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you all. I love you guys. Thank you and bye bye.